Good evening, folks. Hope everybody's week is off to a good start. We're out here at Amber Lake once again for a shorter than usual stream tonight. We're going to get through happy hour here and also discuss plans for going to our first trip over to Ladoga Lake, hopefully on the next stream, which looks like for float fishing there, we've got some various little whitefish species, and the three-spined stickleback and ripus seem to be the big ones there, so that should be pretty fun. We'll go and get some our usual variety of mussel baits in the water here and hope for some good carp. And we've also, the M-Dogs in-game chat channels have been removed, so I am now in the Canadian Ways chat channel in-game. You can find that at the Canadian Ways friends in the in-game chat search. So feel free to join that channel, keep up with us, and watch our catches, and keep up with stream and video announcements. Let's see, while we've got these in the water, I do have some food I can make during happy hour here. Never have too many pickles. We'll see how things go. I know there are quite a few viewers that are my usual viewers that usually found out about my notifications for going live through M-Dogs channels. So hopefully they'll find their way back either to the new channel location or through Discord or something like that. But it's a shame to lose that avenue. I know a lot of people were using it to keep in touch. Go ahead and hop out, see if anything's biting while we're in here. Doesn't look like it, so we'll keep making pickles. I've got two more to make anyways. Alright. Oh, nope, I guess we do have a little more. I thought we had only two left. Again. Nope. Still no bites. All right. Thinking maybe a slow day at Amber. New week started. Maybe some of the baits have rotated for their fish preferences. Who knows? Keep on making our pickles. I'd love to see them in the future be able to make it to where you can just input a quantity to craft, and then it'll just apply the appropriate number of chances to get skill gains to it. What's going on, Canadian? How you doing? Enjoying the new chat channel? Shouted out a little bit ago. It is a shame losing the. I know there were quite a few of our usual viewers that generally got their notifications about the stream going live through M-Dogs channel, so hopefully they'll find their way to the new channel or catch up with the notifications in another way, like through Discord or Twitch itself. But it is what it is. There's a nibble on here. Still a nibble. Not too worried about the bottom line. It'll stay on the hook. This one's taking its time to actually bite those. We'll go and bring this in. Yeah, it's doing basically just going through, get through happy hour tonight, and then do some planning for the Ladoga Lake trip. I did look at the hot spots. There's about, looks like there's like 3 or 4 spots that would be good for float fishing out there. And it seems like bait-wise, it's mostly like mayfly larva and caddisfly, so it should be good on that. What I don't know is that if they are shallow fish or deep water fish. Not they're shouldn't say deep water, but top or bottom fish. I guess whatever was nibbling on that gave up. Nope, nope. All right, there it goes. Heard me talking about it, had to prove me wrong. Looks like we've got a common carp. Over 3 kilo there. Make a few more pickles and eat some as well. Hey there, Cappy. How's it going? Taylor Doe gets roach in Gibble Trophy Heaven. Makes sense. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of those whitefish species and the ripus and everything that look like good targets as well for float fishing. Oh, hey, the common carp was a Telly weekly. Not surprising. It is Bendays. The weekly records all reset like 20 minutes ago. Doing well, Cappy. Just we've got our new end game channel. We're using Canadian's channel. We set up is Canadian Ways Friends, the Canadian Ways Friends. Sorry. So you can feel free to join that chat channel. I know Gamer and a few of the others have a new channel that they've created. So I'm gonna reach out to them, see who all's in that, to see about getting them moved over and everything too. Because a lot of them were using M-Dog's channel as their primary source to get notified about streams. So I expect our usual companions to be a little bit quiet tonight. Hey, nice gudgeon there. Starting it out with a trophy, I see. Trophy biggest fish. Let's see, did that? Okay, yeah, it's all there. It seems like the mussel baits are still working here all right. Mirror carp. I'm gonna relog because my happy hour is apparently not active. It should be. Must have logged in like 2 minutes too soon or something. The rough are just they're sending out their buddies. They don't want to give you their own trophy. It's a little hierarchy system. All right, let's get these back in the water. Hopefully this should activate the happy hour. First one's a trophy. Man, well, you could have that kind of luck with all the fish, right? There's happy hour. Also need to get some ground bait out there. There we go. Throw one more. For good measure. Where are you fishing for the rough tonight? Make a few of these pickles here as well. Wind and rivet, very nice. There's a double gain for Cookie. Nothing biting yet, looks like, so I'll keep on. I'll just make 5 pickles at a time, and then I'll check the lines. Yeah, that's the That's the same issue I ran into when I was getting the Falcon rod. I was like, okay, well, it's gonna cost me like 3,800 or whatever it was for the rod. How much is the line going to be? Oh, that's another 100 silver. I have to like make sure you account for that stuff. It gets pricey real quick. And then you also have to take into account like the any leaders that you're going to want on there, that kind of stuff. Adds up. 450 silver for that line. That's rough. And not the trophy rough. Rough. Here we go. Got a bite. Hopefully, hopefully Winding's got some cafe orders you can fill out pretty quickly to help out with that. It's usually pretty generous with those. The common carp. Hey, a double bottom fishing gain. Yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing how things shake out the next few days as people migrate to all the different new channels or other existing channels away from the M-Dog ones, because those were those had, I mean, they technically had hundreds of players, but I say like active players, they had easily about 100 that were chatting and stuff, so I'm pretty close to 45% cooking, or whatever that's worth. More of those tiny mirror carp we were catching before. Hardly even worth the cost of the bait. Yeah, I really wish you could just input a number to craft and do it one time. Tedious to go through this a whole bunch of times. You got like a whole bunch of cucumbers to make. Not quite there. What do we get at 45% cooking? That is Russian pancakes. Looks like that's it. Nope, still no bites on there. And a double gain there. And that's the last of my cucumbers. All right. Back to focusing on these. Yeah, as far as the Ladoga Lake trip's going to go, I'll let me see. I know I've got plenty of mayfly larvae. How am I doing on caddisfly? Yeah, I'll have to pick some of those up before I go. Does Ladoga have, or is it missing any facility, I should say? Does it have a cafe and a tackle shop, all that kind of stuff? It's got it all. Excellent. Should be fun. Hopefully the smaller fish I'll be catching on telescopic out there are worth a good bit. Ooh, someone got a nice little Black Sea Shemai over, must be over there at Seversky. But it seems like they're all small enough there at Ladoga that I can use the ultralight rods, which would be nice. Get that bonus XP. Because I did look at like what's available at Stura River, and yeah, I think the one at Actuba are like regular Shemaya. I don't know. Do they have the Black Sea ones there as well? I know they have like the regular Shemaya there, but yeah, Stura River seems really good for bottom fishing, but for float fishing, it didn't seem like it had a whole lot of options for us. Like maybe the big head and silver carp, but beyond that, it didn't seem too terribly inviting for the float stuff. A little bit bigger carp this time. Not too bad. A little over 6.5 kilo mirror carp. Let's see, I'm getting pretty close to where I can afford one of the ultralight upgrades, so you definitely make up my mind here soon on whether or not I want to go ahead and do the ultralight upgrades or if I want to save up and go for another Falcon. It doesn't seem like, at least according to the hotspot stuff, it doesn't look like there's a spot where I could easily bottom fish or float fish for the char or salmon at Ladoga Lake, which is unfortunate. All right, finally got something on this line, and it is the tiniest of mirror carp. It one's that tiny. It's probably cost the bait probably costs more than that fish is going to be worth. Consider it's got a pellet, a boilie, and the dip portion. Bite rate's not as good as it was yesterday, though. I feel like Amber's got a similar situation as Volkov, where it seems to be every other day the bite rate's good. All right, got something pulling this line a little bit. Yeah, it's like a bear in that sense, I suppose. All right, another decent mirror carp, it looks like. Apparently whatever was biting on the other line gave up. Hey, another bottom game. Over 8 kilo, that's a pretty decent one. What are you doing letting the fish get away there, Canadian? All right. Guess I just need a little bit of a shake there to finish biting. Oh, Roach, come on now. That's definitely not going to be worth as much as the bait cost. Terrible. Now, given the bite rate I've been getting with the Falcon, and the fact that I have the 2 bottom rods to go with it, I just keep leaning more and more towards upgrading the ultralights first. And I think part of what hurts the using the telescopic for fishing for carp versus the bottom rods is the fact that some of the bait types you just can't put 2 of them on there. It's just even getting the smallest size boilies, it's too heavy for the rod. Yeah, that's I think that's what I'll do is I'll get the ultralights because they'll be able to immediately be an impactful investment in both Seversky and even if I go to Ladoga or Belaya, places like that. Whereas getting another Falcon will be nice when I get there, but it's just it's not opening new possibilities up for me that the ultralights will. It was odd, they both snapped at the same time there. Uh-oh. Everything's hidden. Going crazy now. Opportunity to set the hook on here. Ah, pulled up too soon. Now we got here another small common carp. Yep. Not even 3 kilo. Bleh. Yeah, really looking forward to getting those spod rods unlocked. I know that's going to help out a lot. Oh, very nice. Getting to do some fantasy football leagues. Very cool. Hydrating up. Yeah, we had another with this. These past few weeks have been brutal down here because we keep getting it where it'll rain for like 5 or 10 minutes really heavily, and then just go right back to just blazing sun. So it just turns us into a steam bath. Been way too hot the past few days here because of that. Need the rain to either stay away or stick around the entire day. Very cool, Cappy. Well, good luck on the league there. Hope your picks do well for you. This combination seems to be doing a lot better than the other one, so I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and switch the other one to this bait, but I'll leave it as is for a little while longer. There's a little bit better common carp there. That's a big fantasy league there. 10,000 people. Jeez, that is brutal. 106 degrees. That's just too hot. That's the kind of days where you get kind of pushed towards those northern territories, right? So I'm ready to get up there and cool off. I always find amazing. People tend to vacation at the hottest places like the Florida beaches and stuff during the summer. Like, no, you go to those beaches in like the spring and fall when it's reasonable. Use the summer to go north and cool off. You guys got it backwards. Then you get some of those beaches where they've got like the bright white sand, so it just absorbs and keeps all the heat. So you start to walk out there barefoot and start getting like first-degree burns. It's terrible. I think I will switch the other line to this setup since its fish aren't particularly big, but the bite rate's a lot better. So this is a, we got classic hair with pepper, mussels, crab mussels. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that over, see if we can get a little bit better catch rate by doing that. It's down to the classic hair rig with, that was pellets and boilie, right? Yeah. There we go. See how that does. Well, that seemed to do the trick. Got a bite on that pretty quickly. Which means I may change the telescopic over as well to one of those baits. Change the mount to a... Can I put both of them on here and not be overweight? That is the question. Nope, cannot. That set back up in a second here. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out how the test sizing works on these rigs for the telescopic, because the weights are, as far as I can tell, within the weight limitations of the telescopic rod, but they act like it's not. It's weird. Like we'll see here, its test is 3 to 15 gram, which if we put these on here, that's 2 grams, 3 grams, we're at 5 grams there. There's no weight listed for the dip. 6 grams when you include the hook. The float's less than 2 grams, so we're clearly within that 3 to 15 gram test, but you can see in the bottom right there that the load is over capacity, so I don't know how that works. Weird. Guess we'll just go with the sinking boilie then. If anybody has any idea why it does that and how to work around that, I'm all ears. Yeah, and I just worry about it because, I mean, right now, especially because I might try playing around with that later and using a cheaper hook to see if it has an issue. Right now, it's got like a 50 silver hook on there. So kind of like, well, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. All right, looks like we've got another small mirror carp, or maybe frame-sided. It'll come up here. There we go. Yep, almost 3 kilo mirror carp and a float fishing game. Very nice. Yeah, I just worry with it showing that red, like, I'm not sure, like, what effect would that have if it is over on a telescopic? Would it just snap the line off of the pole? Because I know, like, on a reel, the biggest effect factor there is that you can't cast very far. With the telescopics having a fixed amount of line, I don't know. So the thing about it is there's only one telescopic that has a higher. Well, actually, I don't know about tests. I can take a look and see if there are some that have a higher test capacity, but as far as total load capacity, there's only one that's higher than this. That's the Blade Master or Ultra, whichever one it is. Nah, the best line is that terrible Express line. It's only like 2 silver. How can you go wrong? Reminds me, what line do I have? This is okay, that is monofilament. Wanted to make sure I did have mono on there. Might as well try and gather some more mayfly larvae while I'm waiting, since I will be using that at Ladoga Lake. And viewers join in late. We are using now that M-Dog's chats are gone, we're using the new channel that Canadian Way built. So the Canadian Way's friends. So feel free to join us in there. Slowly try to rebuild the community, since I'm sure there's a lot of people that are hopping on wondering what happened to all their chat friends on here. Hey, that mirror carp was another weekly. Wonder how effective it would be to use the slingshot or the cobra to shoot boilies out there instead of just throwing the ground bait. We got skill wise, so we've got good ways to go to 80% float fishing. Really long way from bottom, but it's slowly getting there. I know 80 float fishing is going to be a game changer because that unlocks the sandwich bait, which is very, very strong. Did you change your mind there, Mr. Carp? Got a bite on the telly. Give me a good opportunity to set the hook. Nah, missed it. The way that some of these carp bite, it's kind of difficult to determine whether or not it's close enough to hit or not. Yeah, I think the slingshot's like a few hundred silver or so. Definitely not worth it for now, but if it ends up taking me forever to get to 80% bottom fishing to unlock the spot rod. it might be worth it. I wonder if the leader that I'm using is having an impact on the hook setting on this. I wonder if it's a one that's spooking the carp at all or not. I don't know. The one I've got is a red silt line or silt colored one. I don't know if this is a silt bottom area or not. I do think the marker rod should be something that's just available for you to use from the get-go. It's silly that you have to get to 80% bottom fishing to unlock that one, considering it's like a utility item. But it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. Looks like it's pickle time again. I appreciate those, Canadian. I'll swap those around here. See if that helps the bite rate for us. Yeah, I think the red ones were for a spot at Bear Lake a while back. Got one here. There we go. Ooh, not that one. This one. Where they at? Yeah, here we go. And I got a silt leader core still. Dang, retrieval speed. I don't know why it keeps resetting from 50 on me. My leader core is not great, actually. 15.8 kilo, and it's a brownish color. It gets the job done here for the most part. But excellent. Appreciate that. Getting a bite on the telly here. There we go. So I have noticed since switching to the Berserk hook, some of these are actually hooking themselves before I even do anything to set the hook, which is nice. Looks like we may have a ghost mirror here. Or ghost common, whatever it is. Ooh, he's a tough boy. Come on in the net there, Mr. Carp. This should be a pretty good catch right here. Oh yeah. Got a float fishing gain out of it. Almost 100,000 XP. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Yep, I'll pull it up here in just a second there, Cappy. Pull these in to swap that over. All right, right one here. Okay, so we've got lead core, brown camo, 70-pound test, 31.7 kilo load capacity as the leader core, and the other one is braided 31.7 kilo load capacity, 60 centimeter length. We're gonna see. I'm sure that that mirror was probably a telescopic weekly since the week just started. Now for telescopics, I'm still, right now I'm leaving the leader on my telescopic as less strong than the line, just because I'm not entirely sure with the fixed floats if having a bigger leader is advisable or not. I don't want to risk it. Basically, I want to have the leader break off first on the telescopic and not get something big on it that just snaps the pole. We're already a third of the way through level 27, getting closer and closer to unlocking Act 2, but that should be a fun one. One day I'll visit Sura. It just doesn't seem like it's going to be a very good river for float fishing, so it'll be one I visit some point when I want to focus on like bottom or spin fishing, I guess. Oh, 2 silver, you gotta, now you're stuck at winding until you get some orders filled. That's the worst. I remember my very first time going to Oldburg, I went out there and like a bunch of tints just snapped everything right off the bat. So I lost, I mean, I had all my stuff weighted correctly, but I lost my leaders, my hooks, my lure, and then my lures were lost pretty quickly to pike. So I was basically without any tackle, and I had to go back to winding and mosquito and use the rental gear for a while to regain my tackle. It was rough. Those tench and pike are jerks. Well, I haven't seen that mirror pop up as a weekly yet. I'm surprised. Figured that one would have been by now since so early on. That's weird. I wonder if it has something to do with, because I know you had recently transferred from a Steam account to a standalone account. I wonder if it's something to do with that, Cappy? I'm not sure. Good old nighttime bite rate out here. Might as well gather some bait. At least we can catch something. Yeah, look at that. We've got some big old worms, a little bit of algae. That's true angling right there. But see, this is kind of like, I feel like these ghost carp are like the Atlantic salmon on Volkov. All it takes is one of them and your day's pretty much paid for, which is great. Oh, got a new sub there. Someone resub. Is that you resubbing there? Canadian? Oh, Hiko. There it is. Took a bit there. Woo. Appreciate that, Hiko. Apparently my my audio sound for that has gone blasted. Got to adjust those volumes again. Still, oh, Barbie song. All right, you know, since we got some sub here, I'll let's see. Let me think of. Let me remember what I can of that. Someone got a 31 kilo common carp just now. Let's see. I'm a Barbie girl, right? In my Barbie world, life's fantastic, wrapped in plastic. Is that how it goes? Something along those rhymes. There's there's the "Come on Barbie, let's go party" hook. I know that part. Yeah, that's right. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. I can't remember much more than that. Hmm. But I don't have that girl's squeaky voice though, or the guy's absurdly low voice. I'm like somewhere in between there. Appreciate the resub, Hiko. I need to make a note to myself to go in and appreciate it, Canadian. Imagine we should get the eardrum blast here soon. I need to adjust that volume. Hey, there's the weekly on that got common ghost carp. Very nice. You adjust that volume down. Imagination Life. See, I can't even remember that in the song. It's been too long since I've listened to it, I guess. I mostly just remember the first part of life, or I'm a Barbie girl in your Barbie world. Life's fantastic, wrapped in plastic. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. And that's all I can vividly recall, unfortunately. There it is. Appreciate that there, Canadian. Yeah, I need to figure out why the actual volume for that widget is set to like the everything else, but boy, sure comes through louder. Hey, we've got a hype train building here. If anybody wants to build to those, just about got one going. Yep, Aqua. They were known for like two songs: the Barbie Girl song and Dr. Jones, which was basically a song about Indiana Jones. And that's all they were really known for. I'm not sure if any of the artists in it really went on to do anything else. And those of you that are just joining the stream, we no longer have M-Dog's in-game chat, so we are using one that Canadian Way has set up for people. You can find it in-game as the Canadian Way's friends. So feel free to join us on that in-game chat if you're an RF4 player. Keep up with stream and video announcements and each other's fishing spots. Missed Kelly family. I think I know that one. But yeah, it's crazy to me that with the new Barbie movie they went with. Appreciate the cheer bits there, Canadian. Get that hype train rolling. Holding it all in there. Appreciate it, Canadian. Love the support. Get the rockin' tunes for all those announcements. You know, Dance the Night Away. Okay, that's Kelly Family. That's one. I know which song that is now. Now that you mentioned the lyrics there. Oh, I've got a ring a ding ding here. Sing more. old Arbatch band. He wants to sing it in here. Maybe one day I need to break out one of my guitars and do a music stream. Here we go. All the cheers got us a carp. Let's hope it's a big one. Appreciate those, Canadian. Hey, almost a 4-kilo common carp. I'll take it. See, now my normal singing though, my normal music stuff, I'm into a lot of post-hardcore things of that stuff nature, which I don't have the setup here to do much of that. But you know, things like Hopes Fall, one of the old classics right there. As Cities Burn, From Mom to Ashes, old school stuff. I'll actually be going to see Dance Gavin Dance, Census Fell, and probably the Wonder Years next month. Forward to that. Love going to see bands live. The old pop stuff, I don't know. I don't have I don't think I got the voice for the pop singers, you know. I can work towards it. Australian bands, you know, actually I can't think of any Australian bands off the top of my head that are in that scene. Ooh, that's a pretty decent barbell there. Man, 20,000 XP. We are tearing through the XP today. I haven't heard of those two. I think there's a couple Australian metal bands that I've seen, but I haven't. I just can't think of the names off the top of my head. Plenty of European ones for sure. Got a decent little common carpet, looks like. Yeah, not too bad. Almost 7 kilo. I think we've already made like almost 300,000 XP today. Loving that. You know, aside from metal and hardcore, I'm also a big like Broadway musical guy. Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, Wicked, Pippin, Book of Mormon, all that stuff. Love it. Very, very polar opposite between the two. Go from post hardcore to musical. Yeah, maybe that's something I'll do. Is actually that's a good idea. I think for next month when it's time to do another hair color poll stream. Maybe I'll break out the guitar and do a song or two for it. So if you like that line of genres there, have you listened to Polyphia? Because if not, I would highly recommend them. And then I'm trying to think of some other ones in the same vein as Polyphia. Glitch Mob, possibly. Can I whisper? Oh, I'm missing fish here. Well, what are you referring to in that the barbell was a tally record for the weekly? Not sure what you're asking there, Bam. Talking about careless whispers. Should have known better than to cheat a friend. Don't have a saxophone though, so you can't really do that song justice without one. Dang, someone got an almost 20 kilo quarry char on a telescopic. I'm jealous. Oh, yeah. Let me. I'll send you the name of that here. I'll drop it in. I'll drop it in Canadian's chat for you. Polyphia. There you go. So the pickle, that's yeah, just save up those channel points. That's what that one's there for. Yeah, Polyphia is an instrumental band that they've got kind of a techno vibe to them, but it's all live instruments and everything. Really talented. They do crazy time signatures and time changes. Lots of weird scales and stuff. Really, really talented guys. Here we go. Another common, it looks like. We're looking at our keep net so far. Not a lot of fish, but the quality's decent. I mean, that alone is going to give us good money, but that barbell should be a pretty good value as well. Didn't mean to do that. Go. All right, got it. What do we got? What do we got? Another common carp. 4 kilo. Printamolar. Haven't heard that one. And oh, Canadian, I'll be at AEW next Wednesday. Have I told you about the time I was there last year and got knocked down into the chairs by Sammy Guevara? I think I remember mentioning that story. If there's any other pro wrestling fans in here that want to hear that story, I'm happy to tell it. Hydrate, you got it. Got a cat waking up over here. What, Lex? What are you fussing about? We got a fish on, or? Yep, guess we do. And we've got an ad break coming up in about 40 seconds here. Right, it's a secret ASMR channel. Just cats purring and grunting when they wake up. So in about 30 seconds here, we'll have a little ad break. It's I do have the, if you have it enabled, the picture-in-picture ad, or whatever they call it, side-by-side ads. But subscribers, no ads for you. Appreciate the support as always, and we'll keep on fishing through the ad break. Yeah, so my pro wrestling, oh hey, there was another weekly there on that common carp. My pro wrestling story as far as Sammy Guevara goes, last year during the match they had where they were in the shark cage, I was sitting on, I was front row on the corner right up against the rail, and it's where they'll have run-ins and go through the gate. And normally, if they know there's going to be a run-in, they let the security there know so they can give us sitting there a heads up to keep the spot clear. And Sammy was supposed to be coming in. This is a pretty big little guy right here. Sammy was supposed to be coming in through the opposite corner, but it was during a barbed wire match, and a bunch of barbed wire ended up on that corner. Ooh, that's a really nice little frame-sided carp on the telly there. Another big old batch of XP. Love it. So he ended up changing and coming out our corner instead, but didn't let anybody know. So I was standing there. All of a sudden, I just hear someone yell, "Out of the way!" And I feel some pressure on my shoulder. And next thing you know, I'm just falling down into the chairs. And I see him flying home. I'm like, what just happened? It all happened so fast, and someone had to tell me like, "Oh, he just used your shoulder as a leap pad, a leaping point to get over the gate because the gate wasn't opened up either." So when I'm there at AW next Wednesday, I'm going to be trash talking Sammy and tell him I need a match with him after that. Fun time though. Another one going on here. Ah, pulled up too soon. Found some pretty good ones on the telescopic tonight though. Go. That is another tiny common carp. Hate getting those. They're not even worth the cost of the boilies and everything. It's all right. A little bit of rain moving in here, which I'm still not sure if the rain helps the bite rate here or hurts it. Haven't quite figured that out. 24 fish so far. It's weird how much longer the smaller mirror carp are in the way they model it. It's weird. Probably about time to throw some more ground bait out there as well. There we go. Hey, two. How you doing fishing today? So the rain does help the bite rate out here. That's good. Got another one going after the float here. Pulled up again too soon. Still figuring out the timing on some of these carp. Some of them act quicker than others. Hopefully they stick to the same baits for a while since I got a good bit of it. Nope. Yep, there we go. Frame started carp was a Telly Weekly as well. Racking up those early start of the week records that will be inevitably blown away by tomorrow. Although probably not so much on the telescopic ones, at least for the US region, but is what it is. Wonder if we still got the telescopic Bream regional here. Check that. Say we do. Very nice. One day we're gonna get a Greenland shark telescopic record. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. RCP. There we go. Come on. Get to where I can set that hook. There we go. Might be another decent one. Looks like it's a common carp. Not bad. A little over 4 kilo. And here we've got a tiny mirror carp. So, dude, have you joined any new channels since M-Dog took his down? We've all joined, or actually, we've not all, but a bunch of us have joined Canadian Ways. That way we can keep up with each other in game. Hey, Tommy, welcome to the channel there. So the reason M-Dog is there were, I guess, some incidents of some recurring incidents, I guess, of harassment and bullying in the channel at certain times of the day. So since he wasn't able to, he wants to keep his stuff very family friendly, which is cool in him and everything. But unfortunately, because he doesn't have the ability to be around to moderate his channels all day, he couldn't really maintain the family friendly rules on it. So he opted to just go ahead and remove them. And I guess he's going to like make make channels whenever he's streaming, but it's just going to be while he's streaming and stuff like that. But as a result, everybody's kind of been scrambling to find new chat homes, which I wish there was a better way to approach it, to where, because I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that if they weren't on his Discord, because it was kind of like a last minute thing, he posted on the Discord yesterday that he was going to do within the next 24 hours. So a lot of people probably logged in and had no idea where the chat went. But if you're interested in joining the one we're using, it's the Canadian Ways Friends. We'll use that to keep in touch for stream and video announcements and each other's fishing spots. And to call out Canadian Way every time he's got a fish getaway. Got to do that. That's important. Another weekly common. How many of the weekly common carps do I have for telescopic right now? Amber Lake. It's probably all USA. All but one of them. Someone's got me beat at Oldberg. And there goes happy hour. Another small mirror carp. We're going to have to go find that guy that's preventing me from having all five. We're going to have to give him the old mafia kneecap job here. This again here. Where's that? Say weekly. This guy right here. This is Mata 69. Take him down. Everybody, get your telescopic rods. We're going kneecapping. Tiny little common. Oh no, that's a little leather or frame sided there. Frame sided. That's so tiny. Already over 600,000 XP towards level 28. Very nice. Get some more luck like this, we'll have Octuba unlocked in no time. Give it about 5 more minutes here, and then we'll get ready to start going to fish turn in and wrapping things up. Not too bad a night though. Between this ghost carp and that pretty big barbel, you should have a decent little profit. I'm still undecided on how I want to invest my skill points right now because I want more points in the telescopic rod. I want I want all the points in car pair and pop-up rake, but I want those for both float and bottom. So I feel like I really need to just suck it up and reset so I can get these 4 points back from bolo rods because it's a complete waste. If I do that, then I could get a good bit of point investment out of it. I saw a nibble one there for a second. It was just the ripples playing tricks on me. Right, here we go. Another one of those big linear ghost carp that's worth like 140,000 XP. What we got here? We've got a carp laying on its side. Lazy. Not bad. 9 kilo pretty much frame-sided carp. Get a spot of tea there. Got some movement on the float. Whoa. Ooh, okay, here we go. I have to do a little bit of a back and forth action for this one. Ooh, ooh boy. Nope, nope. Oh man. This is dicey. Ooh, this is an expensive hook. Don't want to lose it. Oh boy. This is the diciest telescopic fight I've had. I'm gonna get him above the water. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. Ooh boy. Big old common carp. That was hairy. Come on. Get in the net. Get in the net. I'm not even gonna be able to get him up to the net. This is some risky business here. So here we go. Come on. Oh, then we're gonna get him up on this dock. Come on. Ah, so close. This guy's a fighter. Dude, come on, come on, come on. just out of the reach of this net. All right, this is going to be a little bit risky, but I'm going to try to lead him to the shore. But getting him around this dock is, I don't know. How can I do this? Come on, carp. Get on over here. If I can get him like this, maybe I can run up on him before he gets away. Nope. Close. Not even the look up at the sky trick seems to be working. He's too heavy for this pole to get him up. All right, so we're going to have to get him on land somehow. We're going on an adventure here. This is very dicey. I don't know how we're going to get him around this. Maybe I can pull this off. Okay, here we go, here we go. Come on. Follow me, carp. To the embankment. I think we got it. I think we got it. Just dragging his fat butt along. Can I get him here? Nope, nope, still in the water. There we go. All right. That was quite the fight. Almost 12 kilo common carp. Jeez. So I can't even imagine what it's like getting those ones that are like almost 20 kilo on a telescopic. That was really difficult. See what where does that put us on there? I had to at least knock the one guy down to 5th place. Oh, it hasn't updated yet. Dang it. Like we've got a frame sighted, I think. Yep, 7 kilo frame sighted. Getting a little better at identifying them while they're still in the water. So with that one, we do, I think that earned the old Carpzilla emoji there. Oh yeah. Haven't had a good opportunity to pull that one out in a while. Need another one of those guys to practice the those big carp fights. Let's see, where are we at? We're at, let's just get one more fish before we turn in. Give us an even 32. Yeah, this has been a pretty good night. Oh, take it easy, Cappy. Have a good night. Thanks for coming along. We'll catch you next time. Wonder if we'll have any cafe orders we can fill with those common carp. Come on, carp. Only want to catch one more of you. Let's see if that's updated yet so we can see 4 of the top 5 in a row. That's all I want to see here. Here's a weekly common carp. There we go. That's more like it. We can get like maybe we'll get lucky and get like a 5 kilo in there and knock Ismod at 69 out of the running. Come on, fish. Wake up. This should be biting. Here we go. What's our final fish going to be? Will it be a body water region record linear ghost carp? No, it's a barbel. All right. Well, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, that was the last of my dip as well, apparently. Perfect timing. You get some more mussel dip. All right, let's go see what our haul was today. First off, any cafe orders? Oh yeah, we'll be able to fill that one up. Definitely not that one. Didn't get any grass carp. The last couple times I haven't got any grass carp out there, which is surprising. But we can do the one mirror carp, so we'll keep that in mind. But let's see, what are we guessing for how much we've got in these fish? I'm going to go with 256. 256 silver is my guess. 150 for Canadian. Oh, you're bidding low tonight. Okay. Well, 250. Okay, so if it's like 253, it goes to you by Price is Right rules. Let's see what we've got here. 290, not bad at all. Plus, we're going to be able to go turn one of those mirror carps in for an extra like 20-ish silver. So we end up breaking over 300 for tonight. That's been has that been our best night at Amber? I think it is. Smallest one here. There we go. Nice bit of profit there. have to make sure I get a highlight clip of that big common carp fight on the telescopic as well. What are they doing in that workshop? Every time I run by it, it sounds like they're running a chainsaw or something. All right, not too shabby at all. Back up to 1,700 silver, but about to spin some on more dip. Yeah, that's where when you see people catch those like 19 kilo carp on a telescopic, like that is a hairy situation for sure, because I've got let's see, I've got the Falcon TL, which is 21.8 kilo capacity. The highest one is the Blade, which one is this? The Inferno? Yeah, so this is the highest capacity one, which is 25 kilos. So you don't have one that goes above that. We see people catch those 20 kilo carp on a telly. It's no joke. Which, while I'm here, let me go ahead and get my bait dip here. Get some more of that mussel dip. Do we not have? Let me try this again. Mussel dip. There we go. Buy another pack of those. Ugh, so much silver. But that's been it was a really good night out here. That's right. When I get that Greenland shark on the telescopic, I'll be the talk of the town. Go ahead and restock this before I forget about it. On there we go. Got to restock that again soon as well. But we got it was less than 2 hours. Got over 300 silver, so pretty good for this. But I know if you go to some of the other long range spots here on Amber, you can make a lot more than that an hour. But since I am using the telescopic, it's basically like there's this spot, and I think there's one like somewhere over here or somewhere like that. There's like one other spot that's good for telescopics. All the rest of them are too far out. But pretty good haul. Again, wrap the stream up. We are on the Canadian Ways Friends in-game chat now, so feel free to join that channel and keep up with us. And I'm going to do some research and prepare things, so hopefully the next stream will be at Ladoga Lake. I do have an appointment tomorrow in the evening, so if that runs late, I'll probably just do another short stream here at Amber. But if I can get back in time to prepare, then we'll do my first trip to Ladoga Lake and see what we can catch on telescopic there. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Hope everyone has some good fishing and a good night. Those of you over in Europe, have a good day, and I will catch you all next time. Take it easy, folks.